Okay. This is our very first YouTube video. How about that? So please forgive the nicks and things that come up, but we even have a baby around, so if you hear the baby, don't get alarmed. It's all in the house. So I'm Sylvia Klinger, registered dietitian, and I'm here just to talk about nutrition. We're gonna open it up for your questions too. Send us your questions at Hispanic Nutrition, or where else can we go?
Yeah, HispanicNutrition.com.
HispanicNutrition.com.
And rdnetworkapp@gmail.com.
rdnetworkapp@gmail.com. So send us your questions. We'll be answering them. And today, so let's introduce ourselves. This is really, we're gonna do the dietitian's view. Anything goes. We're just gonna talk about nutrition and the things that come about every single day. So here we have two interns with us, and of course, my partner in crime, Melissa. So let's introduce ourselves.
Okay, so I'm Melissa Smith, and I recently just got my MBA, and I'm studying for the registered dietitian exam. And
my name is Bree. I'm one of the dietetic interns through Andrews University, but we're currently doing our community rotation, our community wellness rotation with Sylvia, so learning lots.
And I'm Allie Roberts. I'm also a dietetic intern through Andrews University.
Isn't this wonderful? So the first thing we wanted to talk about was we were at the Dietitians Conference last week in Washington, D.C. This is the largest conference for dietitians. So not only from United States, but they come all over the world. And it's probably about 11,000 people that come in. Yeah. Melissa went to the conference and we picked up some products, mostly Melissa because I was working. But some of these products are really wonderful, and we wanted to talk to you about some of them and what we found, some of the goodies, and maybe we can try some. And Allie and you can give us some of your insights too.
Okay. You can taste test some of them and see if you like it.
What your expertise is, and we can dissect some of these products too, and see how good they are.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites?
What are we gonna start with? Let's see. One of my favorites, because I actually keep buying this at the grocery store, is the Campbell's created a new line called Well Yes with an exclamation point, and they have like a roasted corn, they have butternut squash, and like all these great flavors. And this one is harvest carrot and ginger, and these are little soups that you can have on the go.
Can you heat them up in the?
Yeah.
These are portable. You can heat them in the microwave.
Microwave.
And again, we're not affiliated with any of these people. We just pick up stuff that we thought were kind of neat and unique. So we're gonna just show you what we picked.
So this soup, this one is still a little high sodium, but a little less than most of them. You'll see 600, 700. This one's 590 milligrams of sodium. It's
for the whole container.
Yeah, and only 130 calories for this container. 2 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, 26 grams of carbohydrates.
And I wonder if you get a veggie serving in there.
Oh.
Probably, and 1 or 2 veggie servings.
40%.
40% of your, so that's half of
daily.
Almost daily.
Yeah,
so that
daily.
Out of the 2.5 cups that we need to have, so probably 1.5 cups maybe, or something like that of veggies. I mean, that's a really great way to get your vegetables in.
Really
of course, it has a little bit of sodium, but then you might not cut down on the sodium and some other things that you might eat throughout the day.
Exactly, and you need some sodium anyways. You don't want to just be sodium free. You have to have some. And this is vegan, and it also has 4 grams of fiber. So I really like their new line of the Well Yes brand. So that one was great.
I really loved. I enjoy now from the makers of Starkist. And I have seen them before. They have great products in these pouches. I'm a really big fan of them because you can take them with you when I'm traveling, or like when I'm it makes it for a quick lunch, and the flavors are awesome. This is a new one, ginger soy. Can't wait to try that. This is the one I love the most, the lemons, zesty lemon pepper, yum yum, very nice. And I just put it on top of toast or on a salad, and they're awesome. But let's see, the lemon zest, and then the ginger soy, and the buffalo side. You want something spicy. Again, really good. And this is with chicken. Again, this is the same pouch they use for the tuna. It's from the tuna makers, the Starkist. but now they have chicken on a pouch. Isn't that cool? I like
Super
it.
good.
And what I love too, 9 grams of protein, 70 calories for the lemon, zesty lemon pepper, or 80 calories for the buffalo style. So they're between 70, 80, and 90 calories is the ginger soy.
Such a good, cheap
I know.
way to get protein in, and
Exactly. Great for college.
I used
Yes.
to love
Yes.
cooking. I'm not a fan of cooking at the moment because I'm too busy.
A little,
Enjoy it. Yeah.
with the baby.
So those are great.
This one also look really good. This is with the Evo oil.
Like an olive oil
And
thing.
it's got a olive oil that is a little less fat, maybe. This looks fabulous. So it's yellow fin tuna with the olive oil and then the sun-dried tomato.
Yum.
Also
That
a
sounds really
great,
good.
easy way. And then, this is an inexpensive fast food
Yeah.
Yes.
in high nutrition
Exactly,
too.
sure.
Amazing. Again, we don't have anything to do with these people. I do work sometimes for the seafood. I do help them and I consult with them. But again, now we're talking about chicken here.
Yeah. So
All right.
I have these little protein to go drinks as well. So this, really when you think about patients, in the hospital or people who really need extra protein
Elderly.
or athletes or anyone elderly, exactly. This is good because it's concentrated, it's little, they probably already have trouble getting protein and don't like the insured drinks or things that are too thick or too much, too heavy.
Too sweet or
Yeah. So this is a great option. This is
I
called
think there's a watermelon taste and cherry.
yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
This company, so I've never heard of them. This is new to me. Protein EX. Protein X.
It's
So
like a little shot of protein, huh?
yeah, so this little one has 18 grams of protein, and this one that's a little bit bigger has 26 grams of protein. So this is a lot of protein,
That's a lot of protein.
in
So
little
be
tiny
aware.
bottles.
Be aware. There's a lot of protein in a tiny bottle.
Yeah.
But this could be great for patients that are, becoming cachexed
Yeah.
from a lot of muscle waste. I can see that as the elderly. I mean, like my mom, 85-year-old, came with me to FNCE, that our conference, and she fell in love with these products. I mean,
Yeah.
they gave him like a pack of 6. She brought him home, and it really, and the elderly sometimes don't want to eat too much, so they have to have concentrated nutrition, and
Yeah.
these works out really well. But I think a cancer patient, AIDS patients, these could be people that have some muscle waste. This is a great way to replenish that.
Exactly.
Great
They have
products.
lots of flavors.
And the
too.
flavors sound awesome. I also enjoy the vitamins. I picked up these vitamins too. So this is a B12 and a multivitamin for women. The problem with this for me is that I eat them like candy.
Yeah.
I have to be really careful because I have a little sweet tooth, and at dinner I want to have pop this in a little bit more than I should. But they're delicious, and they still deliver also the nutrients that we're looking for, especially with B12 now that we have a trend going on vegan diets. And B12 is very critical for people that are on a vegan diet. So this is a great way to not only get your B12 supplement that you need, but at the same time also enjoy a little treat.
Yes.
It's like a treat. So
And vegetarian, or even if you're plant-based,
yeah,
if you're not
plant-based,
eating enough
you're right.
like animal products in general, then you should probably have some B12.
So I Vita Fusion is the name of the company, and again, they're it's like a gummies on the form of vitamins and supplements. Very tasty, and yummy.
And I have another protein-y type of product. So Kodiak cakes, they're famous for their pancakes having high protein. And so one serving, which would be 3 4-inch pancakes, is 14 grams of protein.
Wow.
And then they even say if you want to have even more protein, you can replace the water with milk, because this is, a mix that you just add water. But if you add milk instead, you bump it up to 18 grams of protein. And then if you add an egg as well, you bump it up to 21 grams of protein.
Which I do.
You do?
Exactly,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. And
Texture
yeah, it
is
makes it nice and fluffy
good.
too when you have an egg in there.
Yeah.
Have you tried these brand before? Wow.
Yeah. Only this flavor. flavor. I've never tried
This
other
flavor,
flavors.
okay.
It's
And what flavor was
good.
this? It's
This is just the buttermilk,
buttermilk,
the
yeah,
original.
okay.
But they have, they
Very
keep
interesting.
expanding. They have little to-go pancakes.
Oatmeals or,
Yeah,
Oh,
little
yeah.
microwavable things.
Oh,
That's like
that's
a
cool.
one serving. So
And these are, you just mix it and it's ready to go.
yeah, so
Wow.
those are great. They're really popular at FNCE as well, and they're just
Mm-hmm.
expanding in Target everywhere. So I liked that one.
The beet chips, I've had these before, but they were also fancy. I don't know if they had any other flavors, but I think this was just from the beet company.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not the big company, but it's Rhythm Superfoods is the name of the company. Again, they're vegan as well. So this is something that can, a great way also to have veggies. But I always tell people too, I don't know if this is, it's got, what is it? How many grams of fat in there?
0.
0 grams of fat. So look at the label, because sometimes, some of these veggie chips are fried. So these ones are not fried. So what a great option. Should we try them?
Oh yeah.
Let's try them out. Let's try a few of this. Because
Beet chips.
I love beets, but some people don't like them. But I always wait, some of the most important things is to get, fruits and veggies. And, any form, any way we can, dry, frozen, can, whatever. It's just eat the veggies, okay?
Yeah.
No, don't eat these things that comes in the bag. But, yeah, Ellie, be our guest. I've had them before. They're really yummy. They're yummy.
They're good.
They're good? Yeah, you like them? And they're a little sweet, salty. Oh, they're delicious.
Very crunchy, salty, yummy. Not too salty, but the
They
hint
don't
of
really
salt.
smell like
And
anything
only
really,
60 calories, so it's a great little
Good.
snack.
Yeah.
Could be great for the kids in school too. It's really yummy.
Yeah.
I have one more. I like it.
They're
Anybody
really
else?
my ears. Like,
Yeah, they're very crunchy. They're
Dietitian
very
approved.
crunchy. Dietitian approved. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I'm gonna run and get more of those.
Okay, well, our X bar is growing in popularity.
Yeah.
And so I like their little season flavor, pumpkin spice. So they have that. And now they are adding peanut butter and almond butter. So I tried those and they're really, really good, especially the almond butter.
And you put them on toast or pancakes or anything you want.
Yeah.
There is a little
So-
Asher.
And actually what's interesting and different about this one, this is the peanut butter. So they have peanuts, egg whites, dates, coconut oil, and sea salt.
interesting.
So the ingredients, I mean,
So it's kinda
probably why
all
it
good
tastes
stuff.
really good
Yeah.
because,
So it's mixed with other yummy things
they
too.
added, different things.
And this is by the same
dates.
company, the RX too.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So this is the bar. And they even say on the front every time 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, 2 dates,
They
no
list the
BS.
ingredients.
Yeah, so the ingredients, you already know that you're getting something good. So very good brand and company, and
Very
they're
simple.
Yeah.
Simple yet with great
it's
nutrients.
good. I definitely like their new nut butters that they came out with.
That's yummy. I always like picking up these little boxes when I'm at the conference too, because they have the amount of serving of almonds that you need. So I thought it was kind of good, and it kind of reminds you. And I like to keep them in my purse, so that if I'm in a run or something, and I need a little thing to hold me over, I can have my almonds. You want almonds?
Sure.
And what is this company again?
And this is the California almonds. This is from the California almonds. So I believe the serving is like, I forget how many, but probably in there. I think it's like 16. I thought it was 23.
23, yeah.
23. No. So 23 almonds
really
fit in
good.
this little box. I think if you go in the California almonds, they send them to you too for free.
Oh, awesome.
It's
Yeah.
a great way to get the free.
Free is always
Love
good.
freebies.
Yeah. That one is great. And then I don't have like the physical product, but I have their little card. This is a drink that I tried, a new company that I really liked. It's called Good Idea. And it's like a flavored water, and their whole thing is, this is gonna help your blood sugar spikes following a meal if you have this. So it's like a functional drink. Really, their target is for diabetics.
The low sugar.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought it just tasted really good
Really?
too. They
And
have
you said, what is it made of? Looks really good.
says 0 sweetener, 0 calories, all natural. I mean, I don't have the can to really be able to see it. I'm not seeing the
But they were really yummy.
ingredients listed, but yeah, one flavor was where is it? Let me see. Orange mango. One is lemon lime, and then one was dragon fruit. Everybody loved the dragon fruit. So that's the can. So
And no
tastes really good.
sweeteners.
Yeah.
So 0 calories, perhaps?
0 calories.
I love
yeah.
it. I love it.
So good idea.
I'm
it's
always
like a
looking for those
flavored
kind of
bubbly
beverages.
water. It was really
And
good.
very refreshing, probably too.
Very
Oh,
refreshing.
I like that.
I think what made it different, it was talking about there was like
Yeah.
4 amino acids in it that
Oh,
like
cool.
helped steady blood sugar levels.
So here we go. So
see?
ACV has more benefits.
That's the function.
Yes,
That's awesome.
yes. Really,
Very
really
fun.
cool. So yeah, so this will be perfect for people that have diabetes and people who also want to keep your sugar levels low too and not have too many calories in their drinks.
Yeah.
What a perfect idea. I'm always looking for a beverage because I don't drink alcohol and I'm always looking to bring, when I go to parties, I bring a stash of something that I could drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
And at the same time I share with others, but it's always nice to find beverages that are very good flavors and don't have a lot of
Yes.
calories. Because when you're out and conversing with people, you want to have more than one glass, and sometimes it adds up quickly.
Yeah.
And then you have a dinner, so
Just having something carbonated is
yes,
so good.
it's so
You
good,
just
and it
want
has a little flavor.
Yeah.
This is why I'm a big fan of LaCroix waters. And
Yeah.
I tried one at the restaurant show last spring, and it was delicious. I have a also their picture of it. It has no calorie either, and it was very refreshing. And they had
Yeah.
like lemon, and they have a bunch of other flavors like watermelon and a few others that were really, really good.
Yeah, I
Really
tried
good,
their
nice and
key
crispy.
lime pie one that
yes.
made you kind of feel like you were drinking key lime pie.
Wow.
It was interesting.
It's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the great idea. I didn't see that. And not talking about sweeteners, I was working at the Heartland booth, which are now they own Splenda, and Splenda came out with the naturals. So it's a product made from the Splenda company, but it's actually with stevia. It's actually with stevia. I'm a huge fan of this because it really has no aftertaste.
Oh,
I've
good.
always,
Yeah,
some of them
that's the
have,
thing with stevia.
right. It's very potent, and it has a really an aftertaste. But the one from the Splenda brand, their stevia, doesn't have aftertaste because it's made from the Rab D instead of the Rab A, like all the other stevia.
Oh,
So they
awesome.
patent that Rab D, and it makes it's a more smooth, clean taste. So I also became a fan of this sweetener. I was always like Splenda because it had less of the aftertaste. I
Yeah.
mean, they're all safe and they're okay to eat, but this one now I feel like I can drink like I can make my beverages
With
and
the
add it
stevia.
and not and not have that aftertaste.
And have it to go. I love
And
the
have it
little
to I
case
love
that it's
that
in.
with all the stuff we always up and going.
Okay, well, the one last thing I have, I actually still have to check this out, but I did go to the booth and I thought it sounded so cute. If you have a kid, this is an app called Hutrition, and they have little Hue pets.
Cute.
So
How cute is that?
the company is Hutrition, and then the Hue pets. So it's kind of like a Tamagotchi is what I'm thinking. Like you have a little pet and you have to feed it healthy food.
Oh, how cute.
So it kind of helps the,
I'm totally gonna give that to my daughter. She's a school teacher.
So I thought
How
that was so
adorable.
cute. There was a lot of great software and technology companies there too. So this one's definitely a cute, great idea if you have kids. And they already love, playing games on the app and everything, but now they can kind of learn nutrition as
How
well
cute is that?
on the app.
I think that's pretty much. I mean, some of the highlights. Anything
Yeah,
else?
and then the last booth that I want to talk about,
Oh, you're so
Sylvia's book.
sweet.
Yes.
My book. We had a booth with the book.
Yes, she sold a bunch of books over there. So she created this. This is the English version and the Hispanic version.
And it's just great tips for the BC moms and the BC people. And instead of writing a nutrition book, I thought, hey, I'm just going to put these tips in. Actually, my son gave me the idea a few years ago, and he said, Mom, I see all these little nutrition books in the stores. Why don't you write your own and put all the tips, and then I can keep them too at the university. So even though I made it in pink because it's my favorite color, I said, you promised me you're gonna keep one in the school. He did, but it was his idea to just put all my favorite tips that I always talk about in this little handy book in English and Spanish.
Super great.
You can get them on Amazon, on my website, Hispanic Nutrition. And if you bump into me, I'll probably give you one for free.
Yes.
I'm always carrying them with
I
me.
love it. When I got it, I read through the whole thing and I was just like, this is perfect. Anytime you go through this, we always talk about SMART goals, to give for anyone. Anytime we're setting a goal, you can't have this huge, impossible goal. You have to be really realistic, and do what you can manage. And this book, it's just a bunch of small, SMART goals that you can do. So you can start anywhere in the book and,
Pick one.
practice mindful eating, as it can help take control of your cravings, or try to avoid alcohol, limit caffeinated beverages. So limiting, oh no.
It's okay.
He's crying.
He's so cute. Okay.
Let's see, one more. Consume fish 2 to 3 times a week for a diet rich in omega-3. That's a huge tip. That's great, but it's a simple tip,
Right.
to add it 2 or 3 times a week. So that's what the book is.
Yeah, we wanted
Tons
to
of
build
great
healthy
tips.
habits, basically, this is building healthy habits in the family. And now with the holidays, this would be a perfect little gift that you can put in your stuffers.
On Amazon.
On Amazon, yes, or Hispanic
Yes.
Nutrition. You can go on my website and get your copy as well. I think we can wrap it up.
Yes.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Okay.
Well, this is good. Until next time.
Bye.
We'll see you.